Also a resident of East Windsor, Sean O'Connor.
It would be a complete night. 3 minutes uninterrupted if you like.
Uninterrupted this time. Okay, for the record, uninterrupted. Thank you. While perusing the township website, I discovered that you are seeking to privatize dispatch communication services. I think this is a serious issue, and I am disappointed that you put out a request for proposals before even discussing the pros and cons of making this major change to our community's emergency services. I ask that you reconsider your efforts for the following reasons. Number one, a private company will inevitably put profit before quality dispatching services. That's why this type of service is conventionally designated as a public sector service. East Windsor residents deserve better than that. Number two, changing our dispatch services means letting go of people who have knowledge, experience, and history with this town. You state that you would require that preference be given to current dispatch communication employees, but if your goal is to keep current dispatchers, why do you need a private company to take over? If there's a problem with the present leadership of our dispatching services, why has this not been brought up before? I think that, I'm sorry. I want to make sure I have everybody's attention. Thank you.
Just taking your own time, sir.
I am, and I'm being interrupted, and everybody can see that, and I'm being ignored. Just
Please
want to make
move
sure.
along, because I am going to end you at 3 minutes.
Thank you
Enough
very
already,
much. You are a
Mr.
great
O'Connor.
timekeeper. I appreciate that. So I think that this is something that we need to discuss, and I want to know, how is this going to give us real significant cost savings without cutting the salary of dispatchers or curtailing quality of efficient dispatching services? In the past year, this council has made changes to emergency services that I would honestly characterize as irresponsible. I would like to say then also that it has resulted in seriously disconcerting consequences. For example, I am aware of concerns of increased emergency response times. This is a concern you have refused to address for several months now. I am also aware of concerns that there are presently no active first responders. Madam Mayor and members of council, I urge you to consider the fact that on your watch, we have gone from a town that is rich with selfless volunteers to one that is depending increasingly on mutual aid. One that is increasingly dependent on mutual aid from other communities, and I think that's most unfortunate. So again, I say we keep the dispatchers and keep the dispatch leadership presently serving us, and I say the township should resolve its conflicts with Rescue Squad 2 and get those great volunteers back in operation for the good of East Windsor residents. Thank you very much.